Hi there, Munchkin. Throughout the crypto bull market, you're going to need to control your own portfolio. Of course, that's why I have the captain's hat on. There are multiple strategies you can use. There are different things you can play around with. You got your leverage trading, your spot trading, your buy and hold, your lottery tickets. There are so many things, friends. There's going to be NFT flipping and all these. It's all a bunch of baloney. Nothing beats buy and hold, and everything else is extra. It's just that, though. If you go deeper, I know you like a deep family-friendly show, like, subscribe. You have to pick the right coins, the right sectors. Now, what's the right ones? We don't know. We don't know. People can guess. We can give you amazing theories about how everything's going to play out. I can play for you some pump music and tell you, yes, this industry is going to take over. You don't know. No one knows poop. But I can give you a framework. I can give you a framework. I'm here 18 hours a day. You are here, friends. We can start with the number one thing. You already know this, right? You share with your friends and family. You got to have a portfolio roughly structured, at least to accommodate for this. Buy strong core altcoins at minus 90%. So I will have, for example, if we even zoom in, I'll have, say, 90% is core, 90% core, and 10% lottery. And you can see this here, friends. You got to get this imprinted into your mind, okay? 90% core, 10% lottery. Don't worry about the exact numbers. Just get the approach to this. You've had 2022 and 2023, 24 freaking months, and now it's January 2024. You've had literally like 25 months. Okay, you can keep accumulating. Not all the coins are going to stay down forever. So if you are positioning yourself, okay, how do I accommodate and how do I like take advantage of the bull market? Your first preference should be new coins. By far, solid fundamentals there, new coins. It appeals to new VCs, new promoters. It appeals to new degens, new impulsive people. New. I don't know why. Well, you kind of know why, friends. It's just people want to try their shot at something else that doesn't have any memories of the past. So cycle one coins are important, but not every cycle one coin is going to make it, of course. It's just, it shows you, okay, there's always a market in this new stuff, always. And I've already made videos for you to show you that, okay, if you can't get a new coin, try to find a cycle two coin that is at least strong enough with a strong community. For example, you have Hex. Hex is a cycle 2 coin now. Now, Hex, we originally thought is like a Bitcoin store of value narrative, but it's more towards DeFi. DeFi is from 2020. It's only got one cycle life in it. So there's probably like one last cigar puff left for that whole DeFi type of sector and approach. Doesn't mean the coins go down, but in terms of like getting euphoric people coming in and people not being able to, say, price things effectively. For example, if you look at the Litecoin chart, you'll just notice over time, in its third cycle, what happens is it just gets more blunt. And I can show you the Litecoin chart here, friends. If you want to type in LTC USD, and you can just go through the crypto index one, okay, down here, see this here, and you'll get the full amount. Now, if you look at a log chart, right, it looks good. But here's the thing, right? You have Litecoin, friends. This was the first Litecoin cycle. It literally launched, but this isn't the absolute full history. I went to charts.cointrader.pro. This is insane, right? Litecoin, this is its first cycle. I don't know if you guys remember, I've told you many times that in 2013, what happened was alt season was basically 1 month. It was exactly 12 months after the Bitcoin halvening. So the Bitcoin halvening was in November 2012. And then, literally, 12 months later, instead of November 2012, now it's November 2013. That month, bang, altcoins went absolutely ballistic. I mean, look at Litecoin, friends. Look what Litecoin did in one freaking month. Like abs, 31x, slap up. This, by the way, a free minted coin. Crazy, right? Like freely minted. You just mine it. Wasn't that much competition. Isn't that crazy? And then this was the big mammoth one. So Litecoin, it's basically giving you infinite return because you get to mint it. But then look how much it went in the next cycle. Snap, 250x. But over time, it's subdued. Look what happened in the third cycle. This is cycle number 3 for Litecoin, you see? Cycle number 2 was good. Cycle number 3, bad. Cycle number 3 barely broke its high, comes back down. It is what it is. So very important, right? Try to pick something no older than cycle 2 if you have to pick things in the game. So you start to understand, you're like, okay, number one, I have to find new. All right, that just increases your probability. And also, if you have to play old, right, which is cycle 2, I won't even consider a cycle 3. Just forget it. Okay, absolutely forget it. And to remind you, there's only one cycle 3 coin that ever went and broke out of the traditional norm. And her name is Doge, and she is right here. Look at this, Elon Musk shitting Doge. There you go, 420x, literally. Okay, so Elon Musk. So this is one cycle right here, one cycle, 2. This one was like unheard of. It was almost like it was meant to kind of slop out, but because Elon Musk forced it up, now Doge is much bigger. Some people believe Doge will be the next kin, but I'm scared, friends. I feel like if you had to put a water pistol to my head, you say, I'm going to squirt you. I say, please don't. You say, you got to give me an answer. Do you think Doge outperforms or underperforms? And you put the water pistol to my head. My answer is, I think because Doge never had a cursed third cycle, I feel like this one was meant to be a curse. I actually think that it's going to make up for its sins now. It's going to pay for them in the 4th cycle. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but I just don't like the way these things go. You know, it's all, in markets, friends. If you try to skip a bear market like we had with Pulse Chain, yeah, you try to skip a bear market, you get 2 bear markets. Yeah, well, if you try to skip a 3rd cycle curse, maybe your 4th cycle is a curse. That's just unfortunately how I feel. Now, what does that mean, 4th cycle curse? Well, I don't know specifically, but if I can just guess, it could literally just be, in this cycle, this is all Doge ever goes in 2025. And then that's it. And then it like breaks the low in the next bear market like that. And then you just look at this, you're like, oh my gosh, you've been going sideways for 2,400 days. Oh my gosh, that's a long time, friends. That's a long time from 2021. That's 60s going sideways. You see that? So, but by the way, from here to here, like, wow, you made a 5x. That's why I'm very scared of this. Very, very scared. But luckily, you got a friend like me. You're not going to get trapped, man. Because you see, friends, look at the unit bias of Doge, 8 cents here. Unit bias, okay? That's, very important. So you're looking at cycle 1 coins, to get everything on a discount. You know these. Another way of getting things on a discount is literally to try to be in early, right? So IDO projects, a good thing with the IDO projects, Launchpads, I've made a video on paid. I do not get paid by paid. I do not get compensated whatsoever. I'm literally an outsider just like you. I'm just telling you, it's a very good opportunity. If you can find a good price, you can wait for it, and you can participate. Okay, why is it a good opportunity? It's because Kyle and his team filter out everyone in crypto. They get AAA rated projects, and they bring all in their new coins, right? Cycle 1 coins, and they're filtered, and they all have to come and funnel in through paid. All the hard work is done for you. All of it. All you have to do is just fund. That's it. So it's worthwhile. I was doing paid in 2021. I missed out on like the first 40 projects they did or whatever. And yeah, there was like a 300x there. I think they did like Metis and all these other ones, man. There's projects I didn't even know that they were part of. It's just because I came later into them. So that's the opportunity that's there. If you want to find other launch pads, go for it. All right, it's up to you. I've just done that because I don't know. I just know it and I trust it. Better you know these things and rather just unknowns. So I can only provide that information. You don't have to do it. Or just got to remind you, in the new paid upgrade, there's no KYC if you don't want to. So if you want to do $1,000 or less for an allocation, then you don't have to do KYC. But if you want to do more than that, you got to do KYC. So, and by the way, they're doing some like AAA rated games.
Of conversations.
And, I'm watching Kyle Friends, having a look here. And, at the end of the day, I'm going to show you what a AAA game might look like. And I'm just clicking through, friends, and just let you know, it's AAA rated games, etc. So here's the thing, right? So I got asked like, oh, wow, how come when we did the Drift pre-sale, it doesn't look like these AAA rated games? Well, friends, let me tell you something. Firstly, these games, man, you can't get them cheap. They have, the minimum raise is $10 million. The minimum, all right? That's the raise. And for the insiders who get in, like a Launchpad project and the V6 insiders, then they get in, they're launching it at 5x. So day one, if you want to gamble, the fully diluted valuation on these is going to be like from 50 to $100 million. So Paid wants to raise 4 million. They've only done like, I don't even know how much they've done now, 700K. Technically, if they stop here, you're in a 700K market cap coin. So I just want a cheap price. I don't want to participate in these. Now, of course, Paid get deals. So you do get to participate in these low prices. If you want to go out and hunt them yourselves, go do it. I'm just telling you, this is just like, it's a cool opportunity. I can see, oh wow, they filter all the projects for me instead of going through thousands of things. Now, look, you might go to other trusted influencers on YouTube that I also watch. The problem is they're not so trusted because when they open their mouths, they're getting paid. They're literally getting paid. They admit it. Right? I got an insider allocation, and a lot of them times I'll just be sneaky. So they're all getting paid. A lot of them have admitted how they made their money in the last cycle was they started reviewing projects and they just reach out to project. Hey, I'll show your project. Give me insider allocations. And they did that. Okay. So a lot of them did. We should tell you what's their skill. Is their skill like your friend Somi here, who's out in the trenches with you, who is literally out here, friends. I'm feeding you emergency jelly beans. I'm patching you up. I'm carrying you on my shoulders as much as I can. There's scars, bruises, bombs going off, shrapnel in our faces, right? I'm here, right? And there's still room for cold orange juice and ice cubes. No one else is doing that for you. My skill is buying low, selling high. My skill is buying in the depression, selling in the euphoria. Buying from pessimists, selling to optimists. My skill is identifying things like, hey, I can ratio trade. I can look at these macro stuff. We can play these trends, okay? That's my skill. These people's other skills, there's influencers that you and I watch, they don't have those skills. You know what their skills are? Their skills are build an audience and make these BS reviews and projects and just talk to people about stuff so they become the exit liquidity for the VCs who are paying them on the inside. That's their skill. And you can't win at that game. Do you remember the crypto trilemma problem? Your friend here, 2 out of 3 conditions can only be satisfied. The influencer makes money, the influencer protects their reputation, and third and last is you make money. They never let you make money, ever. It's always the first 2. They make money with the cheap prices, and then they protect their reputation, which means they only speak about the stuff after green candles. Okay? They only speak about stuff after green candles. They never, so you might say, well, how can the influencer make money and then you make money, right? So you and me. Well, you're talking to him right now. Reputation risk gets thrown out the door. When there are red candles, friends, I am literally anti-popular. When there are green candles, anti-popular. It's literally fading the crowd. That's how you win, but not everyone can win. Only top 5% are doing that. Okay, we're trying to be in that. We're trying to be, friends, in the top 0.01%. Trying to be the best. We are the best. Okay, we have friendship on our side. That's right. Now you know. Reputation value 0. I don't care because I know how the game works. Because I just know, oh golly gee, unfortunately there's 100,000 people smiling at this one direction. Sweet, you know what I mean? The Grim Reaper's coming to stab you all in the back. That's just how it works out. Also, okay, you've all given me a 0% survival rate, and you're all like crying and sad, and there's blood and tears. You said everything is a scam. Okay, sweet. Well, doesn't take much to get the party going the other way. Okay, buying low, selling high. So these are the things you got to think about. Okay, now. You've seen all these. What about any other opportunities out there if Bitcoin and Ethereum's going up? Look at these, friends. You can allocate to cheap lottery ticket altcoins that give leverage on core coins pumping. I've made many lottery ticket videos on it. You have to check the prices and the ratios, okay? Because you're going to watch these at different times. ICOSA is leverage on Hex. You can also get Hedron if you want. Basically same thing, but ICOSA is more rare. You're relying on more things happening, okay? Just like Bonk went up 100x when Solana went up 5x. Maybe ICOSA goes up 100x when Hex goes up 20x. You see, leverage. There's also Hex orange address. There's also like Teddy Bear, PDI, Atropa ecosystem. There are all these other meme coins I forgot. You know, there's Colt DAO, except they're leverage on the crypto rally. Okay, the ones I just mentioned before, they were obviously in the Pulse chain ecosystem. You need Pulse chain to rally. You need more clarity. We got more clarity, right? Richard Hart fighting the corrupt SEC, okay? I've also mentioned here too, right? Buy Cycle 1 coins. You already know this. New memes, new everything, they're in Cycle 1. This was a screenshot from Kyle's stream where he goes, listen, I felt seriously burned by This is Crypto and Carl the Moon's VPAD V-Launch. Shielded by all the influencers. Help me heal, Carl. Yeah, man, I was calling that out a lot. It's just that went there. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to show you. Golly G. Bank. Now, here's the thing. All right, you're down 99%. See, it makes it hard. I really wish Hex didn't go minus 99% because, I mean, for you. For me, I don't care because I know I'm going to win the game, okay? But for you and other friends and family and new people learning, Hex going minus 99%, it really screwed things up. Because now, okay, now when people see minus 99%, they don't know what to think anymore. They're like, wait a minute, man, this has staking and the cult and a strong community and there's a pulse chain ecosystem and all of these. How the hell these things still go minus 99%? Because now, you know what I mean? It's hard to go look at, okay, yeah, you went 99%. So you can't just tease something for the minus 99% and then look at it the same way, okay? Oh, I can't say to you, see, it went 99%. It is what it is, man. But markets, they're going to shock you. And then you think you've seen everything, then they'll shock you. So just like you think it's a strong, passionate cult. Yeah, it went down more than minus 99%. So this is VPAD, right? Just showing you this is what happens, man. They launched it at the top of the bull market, December 2021. They move all the inflation down 99%. So all the tokens get given to the insiders. So that's where that gentleman was speaking about in terms of like, hey, okay, I feel seriously burned by them, you know, shielded by that. That's what happens, man. They onboard everybody at the top. But they haven't now, man. It's Bitcoin halving, you friends. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. We still have time. Catch you soon.